Y'all, I woke up from my nap yesterday with a surprise. You guessed it, Sussex.com. So much to take in. A rebrand, a whole new website, everything is easier to find, new bios, new projects coming down the pipeline. All I'm hearing is that the Sussex squad is about to be very busy, very entertained, and very inspired. So let's get into it. That's right, Sussex.com. There's been an entire rebrand, and although I have yet to see the website, I am so excited to do so live on camera with you. So everyone else saw the website last night, and I know this because you were tweeting about it. And so I had to mute everybody for 2 days so that I didn't see anything more than I already saw. So here are the things that I heard about or read on Twitter. Combined crest, new bios, and new projects that were posted. That's about it. And I muted everybody I could find on Twitter so that covers this so that I could see this for the first time on camera. But so far, that's all I know. And I still don't even know what those things look like. So before we get into it, go ahead and like this video by hitting the thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And don't forget to share so more people can find their way here. So I went to Sussex.com. But to be sure, I also went to Archwell.com, and it does reroute you here. And if you go to SussexRoyal.com, that was their website when they were part of the royal family and they were senior working royals. At that time, before the split, if you went to SussexRoyal.com, you could see all of their works at that time. And now, if you go there, you can actually see a link that says if you'd like to see the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's current work, and you click that link, it'll bring you to Sussex.com too. So both of their former websites are now rerouting to this one crisp, clean Sussex.com. I love this. Let's take a look at this crest. Everyone kept saying that this was their crest combined, and it's definitely looking that way. And I also love the font, the office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And so they have this font. It either looks like Playfair Display or Times New Roman. I haven't really had time to compare it, but whatever it is, I actually like the more sleek look. Now, I can't actually tell, I might be going colorblind, y'all. I'm getting old, but I can't actually tell if this is a dark, dark navy or if this is actually a black background. Either way, I actually really like the darker look because it makes the white lettering pop and it makes the crest pop. So far, so good. Now let's talk about the picture. This is the same photo that they had used on Archwell.com in their last update on Archwell. And I actually really love this photo, so I'm really glad they kept it. It's very informal, but still formal. So they're in cocktail dress. Y'all know I love the black on black monochromatic suit that Harry's wearing. And I love that green dress. I think that's a Cult Gaia dress. But I love that green dress. And this is from the Invictus Games 2023 closing ceremony. I love how joyful they look, how formal, or I think this is more cocktail dress, but semi-formal that they look. So they're still very polished, put together, but this is a very informal photo. It's not even just them, but they have a crowd of people behind them and they look really joyful. I think this photo being the one that's used as the landing page really does encapsulate who they are as a couple, but also who they are as service-minded people, because they're actually at the Invictus Games in this photo. And it was the cherry on top of a very successful Invictus Games. So I thought that was a very intentional photo. And so far, I like it. Oh, I like the switch. Hey, that's a nice pop. Okay, cool. So it says the office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And this is all of their information. And if you go down here, you can either choose between Archwell Foundation, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and Archwell Productions. This is exciting. And then even up here, you can go to learn more. So what I want to do is I actually want to go in the order of the links. So let's actually go to learn more first. All right. The office of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, is shaping the future through business and philanthropy. Hey, I know that's right. This includes the Archwell Foundation, Archwell Productions, patronages, ventures, and organizations which receive the support of the couple individually and or together. I love it. Learn more about Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. So we're going to go in order of links. Let's go to Harry. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, is a humanitarian, military veteran, mental health advocate, and environmental campaigner. Yep, he's all of that and more, but looks like they're being modest. He has dedicated his adult life to advancing causes that he is passionate about and that advance permanent change for people and places. He served for 10 years in the British Armed Forces, including 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan as a forward air controller and an Apache air helicopter pilot. After completing his military service, the Duke founded the Invictus Games Foundation, a platform for wounded, injured, and sick service personnel to engage in sport to aid their rehabilitation. The international event is a globally celebrated display of resilience, community, and athleticism that has won acclaim for its impact in celebrating those that serve. Prince Harry is also the founder and or patron of a number of global charities and organizations, including Travelist, Sintabali, Well Child, and sits on the board of African Parks. In 2021, he was named Chief Impact Officer at BetterUp, a world-class coaching platform that helps people everywhere achieve their own peak mental fitness. That same year, he served on the Aspen Institute Commission on Information Disorder, which brought together critical voices across the public, private, and civil society landscape to respond to the challenges created by growing disinformation. He co-founded the Archwell Foundation alongside his wife, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, to serve communities in need. At the Archwell Foundation, the Duke and Duchess are committed to their mission: show up, do good. They hold the value that charitable work should not simply be a handout, but rather a handheld. Ooh, I love that. The couple also created Archwell Productions to produce content programming that informs, elevates, and inspires. The Duke is the New York Times bestselling author of Spare, a memoir of his life told with compassion, vulnerability, and unflinching honesty. Spare was the publishing industry's fastest selling nonfiction book, selling more than 1.4 million copies on its first day of publication. Prince Harry lives in California with his wife Meghan and their 2 children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. Now, you can learn more about his involvement with each of these organizations: the Invictus Games Foundation, Travelist, Sintabali, Well Child, African Parks, BetterUp, Aspen Institute Commission, the Archwell Foundation, and Archwell Productions. Very cool. Okay, so let's go back and read Meghan's bio. This is fun. I'm so glad I decided to do this live. All right, let's see what you got, Meghan. Oh, beautiful. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Oh, I love the change in font here. It's beautiful. It's those little attention to details that really does make a site pop. I also love that the background color of the bios and even the switch up on the homepage is still that cream color from Archwell. What I'm feeling is that it's kind of a merge between the SussexRoyal.com website, which was all navy, and the Archwell.com website, which was cream, and they merged them together to kind of have this dark navy color and this cream color. I'm loving the symbolism all over. They are very intentional. Okay, let's read the woman's bio. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is a feminist and a champion of human rights and gender equity. Right out the gate. Make no mistake, I love it. She stands in it. It was very similar to her royal biography on the royalfamily.com website, or whatever it is, the royal family website. She was very clear: I am a feminist. I believe she was the first to do so. She was, because we had a whole video about it. Her lifelong advocacy for women and girls remains a constant thread in her humanitarian and business ventures. She has been named one of the most influential women in the world in rankings, including Time Magazine's Most Influential People, the Financial Times' 25 Most Influential Women, Variety Power of Women, and British Vogue's Vogue 25. Wow. Her advocacy work on resilience, equality, and compassion through action has been recognized, alongside that of her husband, Prince Harry, with the NAACP President's Award, as well as the Robert F. Kennedy Ripple of Hope Award. Born and raised in Southern California, Meghan attended Los Angeles-based all-girls Catholic school, Immaculate Heart, which she continues to support as an alumna, before moving to Chicago to attend Northwestern University. While there, she double majored in theater and international relations and went on to intern at the U.S. Embassy in Buenos Aires, Argentina, as well as to study abroad in Madrid, Spain. Y'all know she's fluent in Spanish. After graduation, Meghan turned her focus to the entertainment industry, later securing a lead role on the hit series Suits, which she starred in for 7 seasons. Between filming, Meghan traveled to Rwanda, India, and other countries to support humanitarian missions. She served in key roles such as UN Women's Advocate for Women's Political Participation and Leadership, a World Vision Global Ambassador, and a leading counselor to One Young World. Meghan also traveled to support the military community on a USO tour, visiting 6 military bases in 7 days, including Bagram, Afghanistan. Wow. In 2018, Meghan married Prince Harry, becoming the Duchess of Sussex. She has written for a number of publications and created the lifestyle website, The Tig. The Duchess of Sussex guest edited British Vogue in July 2019, which was the fastest selling copy in the magazine's history. Wow, now that I didn't even know. And here I am thinking I know most of this. She and Prince Harry founded the Archwell Foundation in 2020 to support communities in need in both moments of crisis as well as for long-term aid. At the Archwell Foundation, they are committed to their mission, show up, do good. They hold the value that charitable work should not simply be a handout, but rather a handheld, a phrase Meghan first adopted in supporting UK charity SmartWorks, of which she is a patron that supports women to enter the workforce. Meghan and her husband also founded and oversee the production company Archwell Productions. In 2022, Meghan launched Archetypes. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I got some news for y'all on that, but hold on. A record-breaking podcast exploring the labels that hold women back. Archetypes debuted at #1 in the US and the UK, Australia, Ireland, and New Zealand, and topped the charts as the #1 podcast in 47 countries. After its first season, Archetypes was awarded the People's Choice Award in the podcast category, as well as the Gracie Award for Best Podcast. We cover that here, so feel free to go back and check out my videos on that. She is a New York Times bestselling author, publishing the acclaimed children's book, The Bench, and Together, Our Community Kitchen, a collaborative publication with the women of the Hub Community Kitchen in the UK, who were displaced after the tragic Grenfell fire. The book debuted as #1 on the UK's Sunday Times book list, with proceeds going to the Hub Kitchen. Meghan is a major advocate for mental health, family care, and gender equity. The Duchess hopes to be a cultural catalyst for positive change, reflecting her core belief that representation matters and that communities can be enhanced through learning, healing, and inspirational support. Meghan lives in California with her husband and their children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. I love that the kids were part of it. Okay, so now that we have gotten that, let's go back to the homepage and we will go to the next links. Let's start with Archwell Foundation. Wow. I love the color change. Wow, cool. Okay, so this is more the royal blue that was on their Sussex Royal website, but I love the lighter blue for the accent color. Show up, do good. We believe in the power of community as a transformative solution for our collective well-being. They actually kind of hinted at this color palette with their impact report from last year. They had this dark blue with the light blue accent. Oh, I love the Easter eggs. Okay. We're going to come back to it. Okay, so here is a bar with the latest works from Archwell Foundation. And they're starting here with building community for women. Now, this isn't something that we have talked about yet on the channel. We are actually doing a separate video for this, so that will be coming out later. So here is when they donated the school supplies using Base. Oh, wow. How cool. So Base is actually the company that Shay Mitchell owns, but they used these backpacks as well as supplies that were inside the backpack to send to young girls in Nigeria. We have a whole video on it. But here we go. Uplifting communities, investing in people and places that foster meaningful bonds and help people thrive. Oh, wow. And related programs. Okay, let's go. Let's use this link. Programs uplifting communities. The Welcome Project, we have a video on that, addressing the social isolation recently resettled women experience around the world and building more inclusive and connected communities. Support for moms, supporting mothers and women preparing for motherhood who are in need of trauma-informed care and vital resources for their families. Mental health response, caring for the mental health of those impacted around the globe in the immediate aftermath of disasters. Empowerment for girls, ensuring that the health of girls around the world is cared for and that they have the essentials needed to thrive. A play space for Uvalde, coming together to find hope and offer support and compassion for a community struggling with in the wake of tragedy. Each of us can change our communities. All of us can change the world. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex. I love this quote. That's beautiful. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a drop down of their programs. So you can look at all programs, building a better online world, restoring trust and information, and uplifting communities. So right now we're in uplifting communities. Let's go one up to restoring trust and information. Wow, I love this. I'm going to make this a little smaller so that it's easier for me to read. Okay, there we go. NAACP Archwell Digital Civil Rights Award. Nice. Supporting and uplifting unsung visionaries working to expand equity in the online world. Love it. Insight sessions, prioritizing real-world perspectives from young people and parents as we navigate the complexity of technology's role in society and strive to create a better online world. We absolutely need to do that. Future of media, responding to a rapid rise in misinformation and disinformation to create a better, more trustworthy information environment. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the other drop down. Building a better online world. Supporting parents, supporting families in a purpose-driven movement for change to safeguard against online harms. Responsible Tech Youth Power Fund, supporting the next generation of leaders pioneering innovation in technology and advocacy to make our online world more inclusive, safe, and accountable for all. Insight sessions, prioritizing real-world perspectives from young people and parents as we navigate the complexity of technology's role in society and strive to create a better online world. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let's go. So let's go to about, and then we'll come back and look at updates. Oh, this looks just like the Archwell website. Arch, the Greek word meaning source of action, and well, a plentiful source or supply, a place we go to dig deep. Beautiful. The Archwell Foundation is a nonprofit organization created by Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Our mission is simple: show up, do good. We meet the moment by showing up, taking action, and using our unparalleled spotlight to uplift and unite communities, local and global, through acts of service and compassion. We believe that philanthropy is not a handout, it's a handheld. At the Archwell Foundation, we roll up our sleeves and do just that. We consciously partner with key organizations and leaders to identify immediate needs, build meaningful initiatives, and drive long-term change. We are committed to uncovering and resolving the root causes of issues, prioritizing lasting solutions over temporary fixes. Our work is underpinned by the core belief that mental health and our collective well-being are paramount. We prioritize solutions that consider families, youth, race, and gender, and strive to find the joy and hope we all share for the future. Beautiful. All right, and let's go to the hamburger menu and we'll go to updates. And here is the most recent update from the Archwell Foundation, building a community for women. Now, we are going to take a look at this in the next video, but here are the other updates. And we've actually gone through each and every one of these. So there are individual videos dedicated to each of these topics, and you can actually load more and see them all. I really like that they're listed out like this. They definitely leaned out the website. It's so much easier to navigate now. Really like this. We're back on the home page. Let's go to the next link, which is the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Now, this actually takes you to the sussexroyal.com, and this gives you their background as working royals. Now, remember when I said on the Sussex Royal website, there is a redirect link. That's here. This site was established in 2020 and sets out the work streams of Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, prior to their move to the United States. To learn more about the royal couple and their philanthropic endeavors, click here. I love that. They actually don't mention being royal on the Sussex.com website from what I've seen so far. I could be wrong, but so far they haven't mentioned royal. But they do mention it here, which is part of their separation. But I'm glad that they do, so that you could see what they were doing prior to Archwell, prior to moving to the United States, because they were very much hard workers in the UK as well. And I hate that that often gets missed, because they do work hard here, but a lot of people don't realize just how much they accomplished in the very short time that they were senior working royals. So I'm glad that there is still that resource that you can go back and take a look at. And lastly, let's go to the Archwell Productions side. Ooh, this is sleek. What? I love this. Oh, this is black with the, oh, look how they've changed the logo. They kind of have it fading out here. It looks a little bit more, it looks a little bit more like a movie production logo, like a production. I mean, it's Archwell Productions, so that makes sense, but it just looks more sleek and modern. I love this. All right, let's read it. At Archwell Productions, we believe that stories have the power to unite and inspire audiences around the globe. Founded in 2020 by Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, our company is dedicated to illuminating thought-provoking and diverse narratives that underscore our common humanity and celebrate community through scripted and non-scripted TV, film, documentaries, and podcasting. I have something to talk about on that podcasting front. Beautiful. I love this. I was about to go through the coat of arms and the changes made. I actually found this article from people.com where they've already talked about it and broken it down. So why not? Why do double the work? So I'm going to be reading this article written by Stephanie Pettit titled, "Why Was Meghan Markle's coat of arms used on a new website instead of her joint crest with Prince Harry? The Duke and Duchess of Sussex quietly launched Sussex.com, which also features their royal cipher." Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's new website came with a few royal touches. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex quietly launched Sussex.com on Monday, providing a nucleus for information on the couple's charitable work through the Archwell Foundation, creations through Archwell Productions, and other appearances. The homepage is filled with nods to the couple's time as working members of the royal family before they stepped back from those roles in 2020 and relocated to Meghan's home state of California. And since we just went through the website, let's just skip ahead and get to the coat of arms conversation. Meghan worked closely with the College of Arms to create the design, which included a number of personal elements. The blue background of the shield represents the Pacific Ocean off the California coast, while two golden rays across the shield are symbolic of the sunshine in Meghan's hometown of Los Angeles. The three quills represent communication and the power of words, a possible reflection of Meghan's outspoken activism and her defunct lifestyle blog, The Tig. It's beautiful. Prince Harry also has a coat of arms, and the pair's symbols can be combined into a conjugal coat of arms. However, their combined version was never officially revealed by the palace. That may have been due to timing. Prince William and Kate Middleton's combined crest wasn't shared until 2 years after the wedding. It's possible that they chose Meghan's design because it already incorporates her husband's. The arms of a married woman are also shown with those of her husband, and the technical term is that they are impaled, meaning placed side by side in the same shield. While the right side of the coat of arms represents Meghan, the left side is a reflection of Prince Harry's. However, royal fans online have pointed out that the crest is in need of an update following King Charles's accession to the throne in 2022. Now that Prince Harry is the son of the monarch rather than the son of the heir, a different coronet should be used, while the 5 points of the lapel should be changed to 3 points, according to Gert's Royals. In addition to the coat of arms and their royal titles as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, which were bestowed by Queen Elizabeth on their wedding day, Harry and Meghan's new website also features another element from their royal life. On the bottom right of the homepage, the couple's titles appear under their joint cipher. The design features an intertwined H and M in the same cursive style as both Harry and Meghan's individual ciphers. Sitting atop the initials is a coronet, which features two crosses pate, a type of Christian cross, four fleur-de-lis, and 2 strawberry leaves. I've never actually seen fleur-de-lis spelled like this, But this is the result, which obviously we've seen on the Sussex Royal website as well as their Sussex Royal Instagram account. Beautiful. The couple's former website, sussexroyal.com, now redirects to their new sussex.com address. Oh, we've actually already been through this. The @Sussex Royal Instagram account stopped being updated after Harry and Meghan stepped back from their senior royal roles in 2020, and its final post was shared on March of 2020. The couple has not had a social media presence since, but Meghan has hinted that a return to Instagram might be in their future. In a 2022 interview with New York Magazine's The Cut, the Duchess of Sussex said, "Do you want to know a secret? I'm getting back on Instagram." Although Meghan would relay she was no longer sure she would actually return to Instagram, later in the interview, she appeared to be considering the move amid the launch of her Archetypes podcast. Meghan shut down her social media profiles, including her Instagram page with 3 million followers and lifestyle blog, The Tig, after getting engaged to Prince Harry. "It was a big adjustment, a huge adjustment to go from that kind of autonomy to a different life," she said in an interview. I just wanted to take a super short break to say, if you have not already, please don't forget to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and if you are interested, feel free to participate in the live chat going on now, or feel free to leave a comment if you do not wish to engage in the live chat. Once again, I know I do this all the time. I'm enjoying a channel, I'm enjoying the video, I'm just having a great time, and I completely forget to hit subscribe. So please don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to comment if you wish, and please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button so that the algorithm on YouTube knows that you like my content. Now, let's get back to the show. I enjoyed going through the website, sussex.com. Don't forget, it is free. You don't have to sign up. You don't have to subscribe or anything like that. So if you have yet to see the website for yourself, go check it out at sussex.com. Or if you're used to going to archwell.com like I was, don't worry, it'll redirect. That is all I have for you today. That was such a good time. I love the new updates. I cannot wait to see the new projects that are coming down the pipeline. We have one more project to talk about. That's going to go up tomorrow instead of tonight, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you haven't already, don't forget to go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching the video, supporting the channel, and all that you do to keep this channel afloat. I truly appreciate it. And thank you for your kindness. In a world devoid of kindness, getting a chance to talk to you guys always reminds me that kindness is still out there. And so this is one of my favorite interactions in my day-to-day, is getting a chance to catch up with squatties. So thank you for everything. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.